The Uncharted series boasts some of the best gameplay and storytelling the industry has ever seen, but it's also home to some of the coolest Easter eggs and secrets. Here are 11 awesome things you probably didn't know about the Uncharted series. The brand of wetsuits Drake and Elena wear at the start of Uncharted Drake's Fortune is called Ottsel, after the combination otter and weasel species from the Jak and Daxter series. Daxter's face can even be seen on the shoulders of the wetsuit. As a bonus, both suits also feature the Naughty Dog logo. In the first few chapters of Drake's Fortune, Victor Sullivan pilots a Grumman G-21 Goose seaplane called the Hog Wild. The 8th level of the original Crash Bandicoot, also developed by Naughty Dog, is called Hog Wild as well. In the remastered version of Drake's Fortune found in the Nathan Drake collection for PS4, the jet ski Drake and Elena drive has the logo slightly altered to match the palm tree logo Ellie has on her shirt in The Last of Us. During Chapter 9 of Uncharted 3, you can spot a Sackboy keychain hanging by a window while Nate and Chloe are riding on a bus. Sackboy is of course a character from Sony's popular platformer Little Big Planet. A newspaper headline seen in a London pub in Uncharted 3 almost leaked one of Naughty Dog's most popular games early, according to Neil Druckmann. The headline reads, "Scientists are struggling to understand deadly fungus," a reference, of course, to The Last of Us. Druckmann has stated in interviews that while the Last of Us team approved of the Easter egg, they also had expected the game's reveal to come before the launch of Uncharted 3. Instead, Uncharted 3 launched a month ahead of the official Last of Us reveal at the VGAs in December 2011, and Naughty Dog feared they had leaked their own game. In 2009's Uncharted 2 Comic-Con panel, Nate's voice actor Nolan North said the infamous "Kitty got wet" line actually came from his son. They were playing a match of Wii Tennis and his son shouted the line "Kitty got wet" when scoring on his father. The line has become somewhat of an Uncharted tradition. Kitty got wet. Now that's just Kitty got wet. Appearing in various ways in almost every Uncharted game thereafter.
Oh, Kitty don't like getting wet.
The man who approaches a cornered young Nathan Drake at the end of the rooftop chase, holding a gun and telling him to close his eyes before being promptly shot in the back by Victor Sullivan, is played by none other than Nolan North. If you listen very closely,
what are you shaking for?
You can definitely hear that Nathan Drake accent. Uncharted: The Golden Abyss is the only canon Uncharted game not developed by Naughty Dog. The game was actually developed by Sony's Bend studio, known primarily for the Siphon Filter series and the upcoming Days Gone. Although the game was not developed by Naughty Dog, they still oversaw the project and even lent Bend their mocap facility, enabling Bend to keep with the tradition of having Nolan North and Richard McGonigal fully voice and mocap their roles as Nathan Drake and Victor Sullivan.
Nice warm welcome.
In Uncharted 4: A Thief's End, there are 3 treasures that each reference a different game in the Naughty Dog library. The Strange Pendant, which bears the Firefly logo from The Last of Us, the Strange Relic, which is actually a precursor orb from the Jak and Daxter series, and the Strange Fruit, which is a pixelated Wampa fruit from Crash Bandicoot. In Nathan Drake's Attic of Memories, featured in Chapter 4 of Uncharted 4, there is a box with a sticky note attached that reads "Send to Marissa." This is a nod to Nate's ally in Uncharted: Golden Abyss, Marissa Chase, just in case anyone had their doubts that Naughty Dog recognizes the Vita game as canon to Nathan Drake's story. And finally, in Uncharted 4, when planning the Rossi State auction robbery, Nate tells Sully,
"Let us know if anything, hinky goes down."
Roger that.
This is a very subtle nod to the very first Uncharted game when Sully says a similar line about the German U-boat in the middle of the Amazon rainforest.
Wait. Something about this feels kinda hinky.
Hinky.
That's it for now, but if you can't get enough of Uncharted, be sure to check out our review of Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, Uncharted 4, or the Nathan Drake collection, and for more interesting game trivia, check out 13 facts about GTA 5 you probably didn't know. And for everything else, keep it right here on IGN.